Hey everybody, this is One Stop Guy. How's everybody doing today? Today I'm going to talk to you about the EMG nerve test. Okay, so I went to my neurologist here, and I've been feeling a little numb and weakness in my arms and stuff like that. So he suggests I do a EMG test. So today I want to talk about what you will expect in the EMG test. I heard a lot about it, and it seems pretty scary. Okay, so I just finished that test last week, and I want to let you know what he actually did and what it consists of. Okay, so there's actually two tests I think that they do here to determine if how the health of your muscle and nerves. Okay, so basically the first test was he actually has an assistant with him while he sits on the computer. So what she does was she put kind of like two wires onto my hand, right, my arm here, and she also has something looks kind of like a stun gun. Okay, it looks pretty scary. Okay, so she sticks two wires. They stick two wires in your hand. It's kind of like a positive and a negative or something like that. Just like how you install in your car battery, a positive and a negative onto the battery for it to work. So yeah, so they put a positive and a negative onto my arm here, my wrist, and they put the stun gun right onto it. And what the doctor would do is press on some button on the computer, and it sends a shock to your hand. So what it does is it gives me a shock, so it would jerk up, so it's kind of like getting stunned. So I mean, it's pretty crazy, so they would repeat that for basically all the parts in my arms, and then all the parts in my legs. They would do it a few times on each side. They do it on the left side, the right side. They would shock you, and you would just your I guess your your arms and feet would move, or legs would move up. So that test alone takes about I would say a good 20 minutes. Okay, so you would get shocked for about 20 minutes in each part of your body. So that way they can measure it. I guess I don't know. He does something on a computer, and it shows him what's what's the results and all that stuff. Okay, so that's the first step. That's the first test. And then the second test is he has these long needles. Okay, it's very long. It's like this long. So what he does is he would poke it inside parts of your arms and wrists and hands and all these stuff, right? So it's a pretty long, tiny needle. So what he does is he poke it in, and he would make you move your hand or leg, so that way he can, the signal could be there for him to read it. So I mean, is it painful? I've been asked. I would say if you're okay with pain, the needle part isn't as bad. It's just some part of the body, if you're too sensitive, it hurts a little bit. Okay, so I mean, I've been watching some YouTube videos, and people are saying that it's too painful. But what I was able to finish that test, those two tests, and it took about, I would say, roughly about 40 minutes to finish those two tests. So with my experience here, I would say the test is okay. It's tolerable, right? It's a little painful, but not too painful. So I think you guys, I think it should be okay. Not too scary like how we saw on the YouTube videos and all that stuff. It's not too bad. So if you're a type that has a lot of tattoos and stuff like that too, then I think you should be okay, because tattoo is pretty painful, right? So this test is not bad. And my doctor would say, in 1 week to come back to get the results. And what they found out was I'm normal. Nothing's wrong with me. Okay, so that was a good thing. And yeah, so I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know how, what they do on the EMG nerve test, and to expect if it's to see if it's very painful or not. But with my experience, like I said, it's okay. It's not too painful. So hopefully, if anybody out there that's getting ready to do one of these nerve tests, don't be too scared. Okay, it's not that bad actually. They just shock you a couple times and put some needles on you, just like acupuncture or something like that. Okay, so yeah. So if you guys have any questions or comment, go ahead and leave it below here. And make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done so, click on the red subscribe button, and also make sure to click on the bell that's next to the subscribe button. Okay, so whenever I have new videos and stuff like that, it'll send you an email. Okay, so with that being said, you guys have a great day. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.